today's segment of The Secrets to Their Plan. It's your boy JP once again, and today we're kicking it with a very special guest, a young cat from Long Beach, California, Jairus Mozee. You know, that 562 area code, you know? And today, he's gonna show us basically what makes his style a whole lot different from a lot of guitar players, considering the fact that he's a young cat and pretty much he plays like a 50-year-old guy that plays the guitar, man. He got some real chops. He's been on the road with a lot of artists, you know, at an early age, and pretty much he's gonna shed some light on different practice routines, different things that you can pick up on, and basically give us some information about himself, you know, what it took for him to get to the level of where he's at now, being able to be on the road with major artists and things like that. But that's enough said. We're gonna get into the interview. Yo, Jay, how long you been playing the guitar, man?
Man, I've been playing for a good 7 to 8 years, man. Off and on.
Man, that ain't no time. You picked up pretty fast there, man.
Yeah, man. Just taking it seriously, you know what I'm saying? Just practicing and came along. You know what I'm saying?
What impacted you the most upon your growth playing the guitar?
Probably my father and my uncle, man.
Okay.
My father's name is Mosle from Indianapolis. My uncle's name is Robert Chase from Indianapolis.
Okay.
Just grew up around them and hearing them play in the church. You know what I'm saying? Then that manifested in me.
Okay.
And just took it to another level, you know what I'm saying?
What age did you actually start playing the guitar?
I started playing the guitar when I was maybe about 10. Then when I moved to California from Indianapolis when I was 10, I started playing in the orchestra at school.
Okay, wow.
Started playing bass, stand-up bass, and that's when everything just started taking off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's cool. So you got a lot of experience out of playing in the orchestra?
Yeah, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, I learned how to read.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, that helped me a whole lot. I learned my notes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of church cats don't know their notes, period. You know what I'm saying? That's essential to knowing how to play. You know, once I learned how to read, just went home and practiced every day, man, non-stop.
Okay. So who did you look up to the most as far as the guitar player that you wanted to be like? You know?
As far as in the church, I always wanted to be like my Uncle Robert Chase.
Okay.
He's a phenomenal guitar player, never really got to be known like that, you know. He just stayed in the church, but he is phenomenal. My auntie Kim Love, she's phenomenal too. She's out of Philly.
Okay.
Out here, when I moved to California, man, Jubal just like did it for me, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Jubal, Eric Walls, Tim Stewart, all the cats. You know what I'm saying? Dave Foreman.
Oh yeah.
Charlie Burrell. You know, it's all the cats. You know, they just, you know what I'm saying? It made me want to play better when I moved to California. That's all it was.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, did any of them cats take you under that wing?
Probably Tim Stewart, man.
Tim Stewart?
Yep. Tim Stewart, he showed me a whole lot, man.
Okay.
Like as far as my theory, he showed me how to connect different things here and there and different chords and runs. So he's probably one of my main influences.
So how long was you working with him?
I met him when I was maybe like, I would say about 14 or 15. He started putting me on gigs, man. Just like, he was the only first person to believe in me, you know what I'm saying, as a guitar player. So he would put me on stuff, and that kind of built my confidence up so I can, you know, branch out and just be me. You know what I'm saying?
Is it hard for you to pick up on reading music?
It's hard at first, you know what I'm saying, but once, you know what I'm saying, you take the time and you just practice and take it seriously. Most people don't take that stuff seriously. If you take it seriously, it's going to come to you.
Most people, I mean, when it comes to that type of thing, it's kind of boring when you first start, but you know, once you get into it and you start learning, then pretty much it's easy to do. Yeah, that's cool. So, how long were you playing in the orchestra?
I played in the orchestra from 6th grade to 11th grade, man. Yeah, got up to first chair. Then my senior year, I just wanted to take jazz more seriously. So I just took all jazz classes.
Oh man, how did you find time to be able to practice reading music on a bass like that and play the bass guitar and play the guitar? How did you find the time to do all those and still come out sick on the guitar?
Well,
and, as well as everything else, like how did you find the time?
I'll tell you, man, when I was in middle school, I didn't have a bass to practice on at home. So I would go to school. My school was right next door. I would hop the fence, go home, and I would practice all the stuff I learned on the bass on the guitar. So, you know, eventually I started learning more chords and just start connecting it. And I seen that, you know, the first 4 strings on the guitar is the same as the bass.
Yeah.
So I just added on these 2 strings and just started, you know, yeah, just focusing more and just playing.
What kind of practice routine do you do now, as far as?
I love just pop in a CD and just, you know, just listen and learn. You know what I'm saying? Different guitar players, you know, I like listening to Joe Pass.
Okay.
He is a phenomenal guitar player. He passed away, but phenomenal. You know what I'm saying?
That's what, more so jazz?
Jazz. More, he's like one of the greatest solo players, you know, to me, as far as doing the song by itself. Just amazing. That's what I'm listening to right now.
What kind of practice routine did you do to basically get to the level where you are now? Like, what did you do as far as every day, like a everyday thing? When you got home from school, what kind of stuff did you do when you picked up the guitar?
You know, I would more so just practice my scales over and over. You know, just different scales and connecting the scales with a chord. Say A major, and playing an A major scale.
Show me that, what you do right there.
You know what I'm saying? It's
scale.
an A major scale, just a little round at the end, you know, within the scale.
So what kind of scale are you running off to do that run?
A major scale.
What were you playing?
The notes at the end, or let me just do the whole run for you. Just walk up a scale.
What were those last ones?
I say, walk it up from an A flat, A, B flat, B, and go back to A flat.
What you slid into
Yeah, right. Slide into it, hit the E, hit a C sharp, slide into an F sharp, and slide back to the E.
Okay. Me personally, I tried to pick up the guitar myself.
Yeah.
And it's hard because that fingering, man, is like ridiculous. Sometimes you gotta hold down all the strings with one finger.
Right.
And I couldn't do it, so what kind of stuff would you recommend to basically work on your fingering and your dexterity?
Just running scales, you know what I'm saying? Scales, that'll broaden your horizons, you know what I'm saying? Just massage, not massaging, you know what I'm saying? Like getting like different like finger like things and just like working out your hands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It'll take time. You know, bar chords is not hard to play when you first start, but after a while your hands are gonna form to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
How long did it take for your hands to actually do that?
man, it took me like a good year.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? I'm still like, I just started, really focusing on my acoustic playing, which is way different than like regular electric playing. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to concentrate more on your hands on the acoustic or you're gonna slip up and mess up.
Yeah.
But man, it's a bar chord, you know what I'm saying? But after, they just come to you, you know what I'm saying?